Discover the power of the .300 AAC Blackout. In this must-watch video, we dive into the unique characteristics of this versatile cartridge and why it's becoming a go-to choice for hunting enthusiasts. Whether you're chasing deer in the woods or targeting smaller game, the .300 AAC Blackout offers pinpoint accuracy and effective stopping power. Join us as we explore ammo options, rifle compatibility, and real-life hunting stories that showcase this impressive round. Don't miss our tips for maximizing your hunting experience with a .300 AAC. Subscribe for more insights and elevate your hunting game today. The .300 AAC Blackout, abbreviated as 300 BLK by the SAMI and 300 AC Blackout by the C.I.P. 2, also known as 7.62 by 35 mm, is an intermediate cartridge developed in the United States by Advanced Armament Corporation, AC, for use in the M4 carbine. The cartridge yields increased performance in shorter barrels and effective subsonic performance for silencer use when compared to 5.56 mm NATO. The .300 AAC Blackout uses standard 5.56 mm NATO magazines and components with the exception of the barrel. Although 5.56 by 45 mm NATO has been widely adopted in the NATO armies, the nature of the missions encountered by some special operations groups often requires a round that provides better performance than that available in the high-energy, standard velocity rounds and subsonic performance greater than standard 9 by 19 mm parabellum. The ubiquitous pistol and submachine gun round 3. To meet this demand, AAC developed the .300 AAC Blackout in cooperation with Remington Defense. The new cartridge was intended to negate many of the perceived drawbacks inherent to other large caliber cartridges used in the M4. Colt Firearms and other arms makers had previously chambered AR pattern rifles and carbines in various .30 caliber rounds, but encountered problems. In the case of the 7.62 by 39 mm, its relatively severe case angle caused feeding issues unless specially modified AK magazines were used, and even then results were unsatisfactory. Citation needed, modified bolts were also needed owing to its larger case head diameter. Rounds such as the 6.8 SBC and 6.5 Grendel had similar parts interchangeability issues, but did allow for the use of the standard M4/M1630 round magazine, albeit with a reduced capacity. 4. Wildcat cartridges such as the 300 Whisper series address these issues, but their widespread use in single-shot handguns and lack of industry standard cartridge dimension meant that a great number of the popular loads on both the supersonic and subsonic end of the spectrum were less than ideal in the AR pattern weapons. Many of these rounds required an excessively long overall cartridge length that would prohibit feeding in a STANAG magazine, while using powder charges that were not compatible with the pressure requirements of the M4 carbine. This was particularly noticeable when using subsonic ammunition in conjunction with a suppressor, as short stroking and excessive fouling would occur, similar to that which was seen in the earliest variants of the M16 in Vietnam. 5. The designers planned several cartridges primarily for the M4 and M16 during load development that not only satisfied the ballistic requirements, but also ensured mechanical reliability with only a simple barrel change necessary for complete conversion. 6. Robert Silvers, Director of Research and Development for AAC, said, "We started development in 2009, but most of the work was done in 2010. A military customer wanted a way to be able to shoot .30 cal bullets from an M4 platform while using normal bolts and magazines, and without losing the full 30-round capacity of standard magazines. They also wanted a source for ammunition made to their specs. We could not have just used .300-221 or .300 Whisper, because Remington is a SAMI company and will only load ammunition that is a SAMI standard cartridge. We had to take the .300-221 Wildcat concept, determine the final specs for it, and submit it to SAMI. We did that and called it the .300 AAC Blackout, .300 BLK. 7. 300 AAC Blackout was approved by SAMI on January 17, 2011. It was later revised on May 20, 2022. 1. On October 23, 2011, Staff Sergeant Daniel Horner of the United States Army Marksmanship Unit used .300 AAC Blackout to win his fourth USPSA Multi-Gun National Championship before the rules were changed to negate its advantages in such competitions. 8. .300 AAC Blackout was approved by the CP on May 19, 2015. It underwent a revision on May 17, 2017. 9. It was last revised on October 17, 2018. 2. In July 2015, the Netherlands Defense Material Organization issued a tender for 195 carbines chambered in 300 BLK on behalf of the Dutch Maritime Special Operations Force, and LMARSOF. The intention was to purchase ball, subsonic, and lead-free frangible cartridges, representing the first formal military adoption of the .300 AC Blackout. 10. In December 2016, the NL-MARSOF acquired 195 integrally suppressed SIG MCX carbines fitted with a new folding stock, developed for use with ballistic visor helmets, chambered in .300 AAC Blackout, becoming the first publicly known military user of the cartridge. 11-12. On July 14, 2017, the UK Ministry of Defence issued a tender for a 5-year, plus 5 years optional, contract to supply .300 Blackout supersonic and subsonic small arms ammunition. Also noted was the fact that the ammunition type had already been in use. 13. The 300 AAC Blackout was designed to achieve energy's